Hey guys, as you guys know, I'm pretty big into changing my hair often, and I love a good protective style. I love something that kind of keeps my own hair tucked away because it really helps me to maintain length and retain length. So I've been wearing this half up, half down style, which the only part of my hair that is out is this, and the rest of it's all braided up. So even though my hair is tucked away and protected, I still want to make sure that I'm maintaining the health of my hair and that it stays moisturized, it stays nourished, so that way, when I take out my extensions, my hair still feels really nice, healthy, and soft. So I'm going to show you guys how I've been maintaining and protecting my natural hair through my protective styles, and this one would be like the half up, half down, which I have a tutorial for, and I'll link it down below if you want a tutorial for this hairstyle. So yes, let's get into it. Okay, so usually in the morning my hair is wrapped up, and I, of course, I'm gonna take off this hair wrap, and it just preserves it so that, I'm not creating too much friction with my pillow, or it just preserves the style. So I always kind of clip it in the back too, so that way the hair isn't like all over the place. So I'm gonna unclip that. Okay, so you could see like this is not acceptable for public. For me, for some people this is fine. You're ready to go, ready to wear. For me, no. So I am gonna do a couple of things actually to make this look a lot better. So scalp wise, I have a very itchy scalp right now. It's getting drier and colder, and it's time to moisturize my scalp. So I have a couple of options. I like this one. This is from growhairfast.com. It's the wild growth hair oil. This one's really good. I like that it doesn't have that much of a scent. This one here is from As I Am. It's the dry and itchy scalp care olive tea tree oil treatment. This one's really good if you have dandruff or if you have really, really dry, flaky hair. Only thing that I don't like about it is that it does smell medicinal. So you're gonna smell it and other people might smell it, and I kind of hate that. Like, I don't like that. I don't want to smell like tea tree oil in the streets. Like, I don't know, but it's actually a really good one. So I'm gonna use this one today only because I'm not gonna be wearing my hair for that many more days, honestly. So it's fine if I smell like medicine. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this, and I have a half up, half down. So I'm gonna pull the hair that's in the front, this whole section here, and I'm gonna make sure that I get here on my scalp, right where the part is, and then you can start lifting up and adding the oil right into the parts. And that's why I like these the oil bottles with the nozzles, because it makes it really easy for you to get inside, which is very important. Otherwise, you might have to use your fingers to kind of get in there. But you want to make sure that you're not neglecting your scalp when you have a protective style. I think a lot of times we kind of just think our hair is, braided up, it's put away, it's all good. But you always, always, always want to make sure that your scalp and the moisture level in your real hair is being taken care of. Especially if you're, wearing wigs, you want to make sure that your scalp is pretty healthy, or if you're wearing braids, don't neglect your scalp. So I'm just going in here in between all of these sections, and then I'm gonna go back to the front and just kind of do this motion so I get into the scalp, and I'm going like that, and it feels good too, actually. Okay, so we have that situation. Now, on top of that, what I like to do sometimes is that I'll use a little bit of a leave-in moisturizer situation. This is from, do you guys say tgin? Am I crazy? Thank God it's natural. I'm going to say tgin. It's the Miracle RepaiRx Curl Food, and this is a daily moisturizer for dry, damaged, and brittle hair. So I'm going to take a little bit of that, and I love this stuff. It's so thick, and it just feels like I don't know, I love it. I love it. I love it. You guys can see it. Like I've been using it. So with this, I can go right on top of the scalp if I want, where I've already put the oil. And the difference is that this has water, and it's water based as opposed as opposed to oil. And water is really great for your scalp as well. I like oils, but there's something that water does that is different than oil. Water adds moisture. Oil typically helps to seal it in or gives nutrients and things, but water is really, you know, the stuff of life. So I go in with my finger and I kind of just go over where I put the oil and I start to massage it into, so it's mixing with the oil and it's giving me a nice kind of wet, oily situation, which sounds really nasty, but honestly your hair really loves it. And anytime I do this and I take my hair out, I feel like my hair just looks healthy, it feels healthier, and it relaxes like my scalp, so that way it's not so itchy, you know. So you kind of want to massage that in. And I'm also going to add this to the hair that's exposed. So all of this here is my hair, and I'm just going to add a little bit of that, just like that. And then on top of that, I can add my gel or my hold spray, whatever it is that I want to kind of seal and lock in my style. But you can see it turns a little, my hair is just so light that like everything makes it look lighter. But yeah, just start massaging that in. And this really helps with the hair that's exposed, because I mean, I would say for me, I live in LA and I have a lot of sun, like direct sun exposure. And so this area here where my hair is out, it tends to get a little bit, you know, drier than the rest. Of course, the rest of the hair that's my hair that's braided up in here and protected. So I want to make sure that I'm keeping this moisturized as well, as moisturized as I can. So that way I'm not damaging my hair just for this style. So I'm just massaging that in like that. And then I can tie it up. I can add a little bit of gel and tie it up. So I'll do that, and then we can work on what's going on back here. Okay, I figured I should show you what I do because I know somebody is going to ask. Wish that I would have shown that. So I'm just clipping this to the back. And you can use whatever gel you like. I still use Eco Styler. I know we had a little debate or whatever on Eco Styler, but look, I'm using it. I like it. It works. It makes my hair look really nice. I don't know what else. If you guys know a better gel that doesn't flake, let me know, but I haven't come across the better one. Eco Styler is still the best gel, so I don't know. I feel like all these natural gels that people use or like recommend to me flake. They flake or they feel sticky or like, I don't know. It's whatever unhealthy chemicals in Eco Styler, they really work. So I'm taking a flat paddle brush, boar bristle brush, and then very gently just taking the side of the brush. I don't need to like go in like that. My hair is very fine, so that's not necessary to get it smooth. I'm just taking the side of it, that way trying to prevent as much damage as possible. You don't want to cause breakage. And I'm going to smooth that back. And I could always redo this piece here, like the piece that goes like that, but right now we're chilling. Since we're just doing the front, I'm going to take my scarf and I'm going to fold it so that I get like this, and then I can just do the front. That way it makes it easier for me to start working in the back. Now for the back, I could always do a deep condition. That's always a great option. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit of water just to get everything moist again, loosen up what's happening here. I have some old wand curls. So typically whenever I add heat to extensions or a weave or whatever, it dries out the hair. And so the hair is extra brittle, extra dry. So I want to add some water. But the thing is about this too is that even though these are old wand curls and I'm adding water to it, the hair is already curly. So it's going to give me a little bit of that texture back, like the original curl texture. And it's still going to keep a little bit of the wand curls in it. And I actually really like the way that looks, because it's not perfect. It's not a perfect wand curl, which, you know, was appropriate for when I needed it to be, you know, a perfect wand curl. But it's also not the kind of more relaxed curl pattern that this hair comes in. And I honestly have little idea what this hair is. I know you guys are gonna ask me. I don't know. I have a lot of different hairs and bags and things, and I don't know. I can't keep track. I'm pretty sure this is from Maven though. It might be something curly from Maven. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm about 90% sure it is from Maven. So it's gonna give me this sort of relaxed curl wand situation like that. And then here, don't like the way that's looking, but it's fine. If anything, if I wanted to, I could go back in and wand curl these pieces, but like I said, I got about a day or two left with this hairstyle, so it's not that deep. This is just for me to go out in public. Okay, I'm gonna slightly let this dry and do its thing. I might brush out some of these curls just so I can match what's going on here on this side. I don't want this side to be so nice and the other side looks so jacked up. At least make it look purposeful, you know? Okay, so the hair here, all of this is dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and take off the scarf so you guys can see what my hair is looking like underneath, because it should be pretty dry. So yeah, it looks really sleek. At this point you could do your edges if you want, but I like how kind of just sleek it looks like that, so I'm not gonna touch it. I'll leave it like that. And that's how I've been protecting my own hair, so that way it stays nice and healthy, and then I'm not creating too much damage by having this style in the first place. So yeah, that's my short little video on how I've been maintaining my natural hair and my scalp in my protective style. This works really well. Of course, if you have braids, you want to make sure that you're, like I said, maintaining your scalp, giving it massages, adding the moisture back, especially if you have braids for a weave, or if you have loose braids, faux locks, anything that is a protective style that is keeping your hair protected. You also want to make sure that you are maintaining your hair as well and the health of your hair. So that's pretty much it. Let me know down in the comments what you guys like to use for your protective styles, what oils, what gels, what cleansers. I'm always looking just to see what you guys are into. So I thank you all so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!